Hi, my name is Chris Bushelman, and today I'm going to try my first attempt at home brewing. I'll be brewing Midwest Supply's Irish Red Ale. So we just emptied the 2.5 gallons of spring water into the stainless steel brew kettle that I was supplied by Midwest. And now I'm going to get my grains ready in my mucilin bag, which was also supplied. So we've got the grains in the brew kettle. Fasten to the side here to make it a little easier to pull out. And now we are waiting for it to come up to about 155 degrees, and we'll steep it for about 10 to 30 minutes at that time, or at that temperature rather. Now while we're waiting, come over here to my fermenter, and we're going to get everything sanitized for the next step after we get done with the grains and the boiling. Alright, via my friend Chris Rowe, I sanitized my fermenter and all my equipment, and now I have it running off, siphoning into the carboy to sanitize the carboy. We used to have a turtle tank. I'm really glad that I have this now. When we had the turtle tank, I had to start with my mouth. It was really gross. But now we have this one, and the carboy is filling up nicely. You know, nice siphon going. Our brew pot over here is at 122.7 degrees. We've got a nice red caramely color to it. Per all the instructional videos, they say to leave about a gallon's worth of headspace in the pot in case of a boil over. So I got that gallon's worth of headspace, and stuff starting to smoke, and those grains nice and infused into this brewing liquor here. And soon we will add the hops, the first round of hops I should say. Alright, here we are. I pulled the grains out, I've added the liquid malt extract, and we're waiting for the brew kettle to come to a boil so we can add the Cascade hops. So once that happens, I'll add these hops, tie them off to the side, and let her go for about 40 minutes. And then that time I'll put the wort chiller in to sanitize the wort chiller. And then we'll wait 2 minutes. We'll wait till there's 2 minutes left in the boil, and then we'll add the flavor hops, the aroma hops as they're called, which are right here. Alright, we're coming up on a boil here. You can see the bubbles kind of coming up through there. Very close now. You see the big blowouts there. Getting ready to add the hops in as soon as we get to a rolling boil. Alright, as you can see now, got a little boil going here. We're going to add the Cascade hops to the mix. A nice little wrap around here. Don't trip. Wrap them around the handle here so they don't sink in. Now we're going to let this go for 60 minutes with the hops and the boil. We'll be back in about 40 minutes to add in the wort chiller. Alright, so here we have it. Here's the fermenter. Got the lid snapped on. The airlock in place. This will be ready in 7 days. I'll transfer it into the carboy, which is already sanitized and waiting for it. I skipped some steps, but what we did was I used the wort chiller, cooled it down to about 75, 80 degrees, and then we strained it off cold, and that straining aerated the wort for me. And then I rehydrated the yeast in a coffee cup with lukewarm spring water in it that I heated up in the microwave to about 90 degrees. Made sure there weren't any hot spots in it so the yeast didn't die. And then we added the yeast, snapped on the lid, the airlock firmly in place, and we will see you again here in about 7 days. I'll post an update.